You have now entered the precipice of greatness. Welcome to Live from the Bench with JQ.
You sure look like a master to me.
And Boulevard.
I want to hear about this, homie.
So forget about it, cuz.
Round 1, fight!
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Live from the Bench, and we're going to give you another Eagles free agency update. I'm here today with Big B Boulevard, the big bro of the show, you know.
Tis that is me, yes. Hope everybody's having a fun evening, morning, close to.
Somewhere.
Mm-hmm. How are you this fine evening?
I'm good. I just had some Chinese food. First real food I've had in like a week because I've been so sick. Yeah. That's been my problem all week. I've been sick.
What kind of sick? Stomach sick, chest sick, back
I had that F, that influenza.
Ew. But yeah, that be going around.
Yeah, man.
I heard the shit went from 80 to snowing in a day down there.
It was really nice in the morning. The kids didn't have their coat. They didn't have to wear their coats this morning.
Oh shit.
And then got home. It was raining. It was raining when Kimmy left out to go pick up the kids.
Mm-hmm.
On her way back with the kids, it was snowing.
Damn.
And I was just like, what part? I'm like, we're not supposed to be having this problem. And I think when the food came, because we ordered Chinese, I think when the food came, it was hail coming down.
Damn.
And it was JJ. JJ's hilarious because JJ will be he'll like state what's going on. He'll be like, that's hail. I'm learning about precipitation. Because what he say? Oh, I'm learning about the 3 stages of matter. I was like, there you go. I'm learning about hail.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. At least he's learning something. Something he seemed to be interested in. That's good.
I'll be trying.
At least while they're still young, they enjoy school. They don't realize that, it's a system. But
yeah.
We ain't gonna get into that one on this episode. The system that is the schools. No.
The school system is not cool.
No. All right. Well, what we do have, though, is a lot of Eagles news. So, I guess we could get into that. Let's start out with the first nonsense, just to throw this one off the board. No offense to dude, but free agent punter Braden Mann is signing a 4-year, $14 million extension. It had him as a free agent. He was barely a free agent. But yeah, $7 million guaranteed to return to Philly.
Good for him.
On a 1 to 10, how much do you really care? I mean, we are talking about a punter here, and we not really give appreciation of flowers to punters because they're punters.
Okay.
But
see, I think all punters should get like they should have like a bracketed salary. Like if you're not this level punter, you should make this amount. If you're like this amount, and this amount, and this amount, and it shouldn't exceed that amount because you're a punter. Kickers, it should be slightly different, slightly more because you're a kicker. But I don't think we should be putting that much money. It should not be that much money invested into kicker and punters because kicker and punters, they're like shelf life. Like because I remember just a few years ago, we were like all heads on Cody Parker. No, not Cody Parker. Was it Cody Parker? whatever his name
It
was.
was around at some point.
It was him, and then we were like, "Oh my god, who's our kicker name? Fucking don't even know his name. Can't remember.
Jake Elliott.
Jake Elliott. We calling this man Legatron. Now motherfuckers talk about letting him go. I don't think we should worry about paying kickers. So because kickers are shit. Kickers are, you can be good this year, not good next year.
Mm-hmm.
I think they just put too much on them. I don't give a shit about kicker. Fuck 'em.
Wait, speaking of which, kickers, says you're a part of an arena league team. How's your kicker situation?
So, as the GM of an arena team, I basically handicapped my coaching staff. Maybe this is messed up. Maybe it's
You
not.
probably shouldn't say that on camera.
I'm saying it on camera. We are not kicking a field goal. We are not kicking or punting at all.
Well, that's good because, ain't no reason to.
Yeah, we are going for it on. It's 50 yards. We are going for it,
Yeah, right.
ladies and gentlemen.
Ain't no reason.
Yeah, we're going for it. Like, either you throw it up, it'll get picked off. The field goal is like this big. I'm telling you this right now I know from the players, the kickers on this level, nobody is kicking it. You're not getting a good kicker that can kick accurately on this level. So, and kicker and basically a field goal is just as bad or just as dangerous for you as a kickoff or a punt. We're not doing it. So, throw that shit.
Okay. I was just using that as a way to get some arena league talk in there.
I would like. I'm looking forward to it. We're still waiting. We got not this week, not this weekend. Next weekend we should start seeing some cuts. We just had a scrimmage against the Philadelphia Union. This week we're gonna have some practices. We're bringing in a former arena quarterback to start competing. I mean, we won the scrimmage, but we're still not sold on our quarterback yet. So, and we got till April 1st, I believe, to be final on that quarterback. So until then, we're gonna keep looking. So hopefully,
When's your draft?
Huh?
When's your draft? Did it happen already?
It didn't. It's in April. I think it's like I'm not sure. I gotta go back and look, but it's not that far away. It's in April, and I think it's like right before our season starts. So it might be around April 1st as well. No, we had to have our roster finalized because our first game is April 11th.
Damn, that's not too far off. That's literally a month away.
Yeah. And I've been on my job. Yeah, I've been recruiting. I've been jumping out, talking to not recruiters, not colleges. Jesus. Been finding myself talking to semi-pro teams that have tall quarterbacks. That's what I've been looking at. Some people think that we can survive with a short quarterback. We're not going to survive with a short quarterback. If you only have 3 linemen and those guys are big and they're going to try to smack your quarterback, you need him to be able to see. You don't have that much time to sit in the pocket. There is no pocket. So just want that quarterback to be tall enough to make a decision fast.
Okay. Yeah. As long as they can see where they're getting the ball to, they can see where everybody is.
Yeah.
If a short quarterback just means you have to play out of the gun more. But the arena leagues probably play out the gun most every time. So.
We do. Typically, we do. Our offensive coordinator has some under center plays, which I think is crazy. But I mean, certain things I shouldn't say on stream. But who cares? Who really cares? They're not mad at me. I can say whatever I want.
Not yet. But I mean, maybe not this week. But if you keep talking, they'll be watching next week. Like he's just gonna give away all the ingredients to that special sauce. So be careful with it. Don't give away too many secrets. Have them all knowing the playbook and shit. Don't do that.
Oh, I'm not worried about them knowing the play. I'm not worried about them learning the playbook because I don't know the playbook. So if you take anything from me, take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
If you think you're gonna get the game plan from me, don't, because I don't have it. I don't even pretend to understand it.
Mm. Yes, he does. He definitely pretends to understand.
Okay, well, I do pretend really well. I pretend that I know exactly what's going on.
Mm.
Do you know
Real
what's
shit.
going
I
on?
mean, he's got the job for a reason.
Yeah.
And we're gonna keep checking in on that shit because I want to be up to date, and I'm sure our 3 or 4 fans want to be up to date on it too. So,
Listen, if I can get this streamed, that'd be great.
oh shit, you gotta move back, buddy. You gotta go. Oh, shit.
Damn.
Damn, yeah.
What was
Anyway,
Plankton's wife name?
who?
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob? I don't
Yeah,
know.
Plankton's wife from SpongeBob. What was her
I
name?
have no idea. I've seen like 3 episodes of SpongeBob. That was the generation after me.
Karen.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, Karen. That's what you have playing behind you. You have Karen behind you right now. Because Plankton has his wife's a TV screen with but she's like on the cart. She rolls around.
I don't know what any of that means. I've never really watched SpongeBob like that.
Damn it, Boulevard.
I'm in my 40s. What do you expect? SpongeBob came after me. I was collegiate when SpongeBob came out. Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, back on to the Eagles since that's why we here. Well, that's what y'all here. Anyway. They lost Reed Blankenship. They lost N'Kobe Dean. They lost Jalen Phillips. Say Jalen Phillips signed a 4-year, $120 million with $80 million guaranteed with the Panthers. Realistically, how are we going to compete with? You couldn't compete with that.
Good for him.
Yeah. I mean, me personally, I'll put it like this. I was saying in my heart, and like kind of vocally, I didn't really speak to anybody in general about it, but I did say that somebody was going to give him an overpay. And I thought that the price tag that he was already walking into the offseason with, free agency with, was an overpay. Because when you look at his stats, his sack numbers, like his pressure rate even, don't really warrant 4 years, $30 million a season. Like, it doesn't. Because for that, he'd have to at least double his production per season, like double, maybe even triple his sack numbers. Because, I mean, he doesn't have many this far in his career. I believe he has 28 or 29, and he's 5 seasons in. So that's an overpay like a mug.
Yeah.
Why would you even, like, that doesn't make sense to me. And to me, even 25 would have been an overpay. 20 would have been an overpay because he hadn't earned it. You're banking on potential with the dude and what he could potentially do, maybe by throwing that kind of money at him. So I feel like it's a good thing that he went off to the Panthers because the Panthers give him all the opportunity to be that. But
Right.
the Eagles couldn't put that money in that man's pocket because that would have been a blown contract, a bad deal. So I'm fine with that. How you feel?
Honestly, I know they say all the time that the Eagles really need that edge. And I get it. We need that edge. We need edge rush. We need a
You
pass
zoom
rush.
out,
I get
zoom
it.
on you so I can grab some water.
But I felt like there was more important things that we needed to put our attention on. And I just felt like as much as I liked Jalen Phillips and would have liked to see him back here, I felt like we were as a team and as a GM. I felt like I would have been looking at it from a different perspective. Like I know I'm not going to get these guys back. I know I'm not going to get these guys back. They're going to get good money. I'm going to go after what I know I can get, what's feasible. And how we probably saw it as this wasn't feasible. It wasn't feasible for me to like. I probably and the thing is, they probably put an offer out to Jalen Phillips, so he probably said, "All right, let me see what I can get."
But they definitely put an offer out to him.
Yeah, they definitely made an offer to him. It probably wasn't enough. He probably would have been like, "I respect it, thank you," and went about his business, which is fine. And it just at the end of the day, and the thing is, I feel like he probably could have got Jalen back for what he offered, what they gave Woolen. But I feel like they needed Woolen was probably somebody that you needed more. I truly believe we needed Woolen more than we needed Jalen Phillips.
Yeah.
And, and
Especially again at the price tags that these players came with.
yeah, and then because I've been hearing, hearing different people saying how Tariq Woolen's a bonehead, and he's super talented, but he has like an attitude problem. And not what what I say to that is this is fucking Philly, guys. Um, this is this is Philly. Like you got a head coach who talk shit to fans, who
Mm-hmm.
taunts the fans, taunts the opposing defense, taunts his own players. Tyreek Hill is right at home. He's right at home. Yeah, he might not like it. He might get taunting penalties a lot, but he's right at home. He gonna be right there with everybody
Yeah,
else.
I mean, this is the team that got a dude that spit on another dude last season. So,
Yeah, yeah.
I
And
mean,
then
they'll fit
like
right in with that defense. One thing we love is Philly fans in
mhm.
Philly, I should say.
If you ain't got that grit and ground with
That
you, then
brash, fuck you personality.
yeah,
So he's gonna fit right in as long as he shows up, play after play, puts his heart into it. That fans are gonna love him. They're
yeah.
gonna love him in the league.
He gonna shut you down He gonna shut you down, get that taunting penalty, feel bad about it, then pick you off the next play. It's all right. I'm okay with that.
I mean, you need that personality. You need that. I mean, that's what we've
Yeah,
been lacking since CJ left. Was that
yeah,
personality? So
and
yeah, welcome to Philly. As long as you show up on the field, I'm fine with you. Hell,
yeah. Give me that attitude.
I mean, dude, he's what 6'4". Like, come on, he's 6'4". He's got the arms. He's got good size. It's a 1 year prove it. So it all depends on him showing up. He plays to the Eagles' strengths. His skill set plays into the Eagles' strengths, so he's going to be fine. As long as he's healthy and actually puts the work in, he'll be fine.
Yeah,
Now,
I'm
will
not
the
worried
Eagles
about.
be able to repay him? Like Eagles be able to re-sign him next season at that kind of rate? No, but I mean he's definitely a 1 year deal,
Hmm.
and because he won't be back, Eagles got to sign the other two corners. He won't be back. This is
He
a one
won't.
year thing, but he's going to play his ass off because he wants that big next deal. So plus, he's with Fangio and the Eagles defensively, it's a fit. So
Yeah,
I believe I saw somewhere that he played man coverage on 50% of the dropbacks last season. Probably won't change too much,
yeah.
right? Man, or somewhere around there. Maybe more man, all things considered. But
Which is
they
fine.
also lost N'Kobe.
Okay, so N'Kobe and I I love N'Kobe. I love N'Kobe. Although I have a love hate feeling with N'Kobe because N'Kobe is undersized and that always bothered me with a linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
But uh but I like N'Kobe. His height was a problem for me. And and then his health was also a problem because he
That was
can
a
barely
major
stay on the
issue.
field. Barely stay on the field. So I felt that at this stage I wasn't. I If I were in the position that Howard Roseman was in, I wouldn't have signed him, even if I had the funds to do it. And the reason why I wouldn't have signed him was simply because he couldn't get back in, and I had Jahad Campbell, I had Jeremiah Trotter, and I had Smile Monday. I understand how important the Kobe Dean was to this defense, but with Zach Bond, Jahad Campbell, Smile Munden, and Jeremiah Trotter Jr., I feel like you have enough there to build that Mike position up. Like you have enough there to build up that Mike, um,
Mm.
and not try to worry about overloading that position. Like yeah, you'll probably need to add one or two more guys at that, just that can fill into that position. You may need to like draft another guy. 'Cause I would say draft, don't sign anybody if you have the pick and that somebody's available and you like them. I'd say draft them, but I feel like yeah, there was no way we were gonna lose. We were gonna be able to get Kobe Dean back just because of the way he looked coming out of that injury.
Mm-hmm.
But it was still an injury to me. He's been injured every year as far as I can remember. So
Mm.
it's a loss. It was a big loss, but it's a loss that I feel like we'll probably see a bit of a pain for. It's going to be a bit painful, but not too painful to where uh, it's not going to be too painful to where I'm going to be stressing about it. Personally, I feel like we had somebody good with Jahad Campbell. Jahad Campbell was doing fine before Nikhil Dean came back in. He was doing fine. He wasn't doing great, but he was doing fine. He was he showed something. And I feel like he's only going to get better. So why not at this point let him show you who he can be? Why not if Jahad Campbell needs a spell? Why not let's see what Smile Munden and Junior can do? I want to see what they can do, and I'm a firm believer of let your rookies show you who they are now before they're forced into a position. You're forced into a position later where you can't figure out anything. Like for example, we had Sidney Brown for like 4 years, and he showed us nothing. And now we're in a position where we fucking don't have a safety because we never gave him the opportunity to show us if he was good or bad. And then when we finally got the opportunity for him to show us whether he was good or bad, we were fucking screwed. Like we needed him to be good. That's something, and that's like one of the bad things about Howie is like he failed in that position when it comes to DBs. A lot of the times he fails when it comes to evaluating DBs. And when you evaluate in certain positions, I look at things as like I am evaluating, looking at somebody that I feel like can step in the right time. Like you got guys like Keely Ringo and Sidney Brown who are sitting in their line and waiting. We're hoping that they're in the process that they're stepping into the gridiron and developing themselves. Because when the time come, and the time will come that they're going to need to step in and actually be good. They're going to need to be good. And then and we never put them out there to do it. So when like the at least even get the reps. And then when we had to no choice but to put them out there, we didn't know what we were going to get, and then when we did get it, what we had put them out there was just dog trash. You got dog trash, like you got dog shit, and that's something we should never ever happen. It should never happen. If you're going to put somebody out here, you should already know what you're going to get. So if you're putting somebody out there and you don't know what you're going to get, then you already messed up. And
I mean, if you're putting somebody unproven and questionable out there, then it's probably an injury or depth reason that has come to that. Otherwise, that's just irresponsible
yeah,
because he's
but,
worth it
but that's
playing.
just the thing. That's what happened with Sid Brown, and that's what happened with Keely Ringo. Like
Hmm?
they never put like last year when we had Q. Not last year, the year before we had Q. I get it. Q needed his rep. Q came out, beat Ringo out. blatantly. He beat him out. She was better.
Mm-hmm.
I still believe you should have still gave Kilo Ringo some reps. The same way they their rookie years with Avante Maddox at slot, and they slowly drift because I get it. Cooper DeJean was injured. You slowly put him in there. I think we still should have let uh Keely Ringo still get some reps to at least show us something because we didn't really see much of Keely Ringo on the field in games until last year. We'd never seen him on the field outside playing the cornerback position until last year. I've never seen him on the field. Like he's never played that cornerback position. He's probably got a few reps, but he's never been somebody to say,
The
"Oh,
whole time.
yeah." He's never gotten that opportunity. So yeah, you would expect them to be dog trash. You would expect them to be trash, and for me, because I was rooting for him, and I was rooting for Sid Brown. Listen, I'm wrong sometimes. I was also right about Jordan Milata.
Mm. It happens. We all wrong about some of these players every once in a while. I mean, hell, even Howie is. That's why Will Shipley's on the team. So, but yeah, I mean, so what do you think is the actual reason they didn't bring him back? Do you think it was the 20 million guarantee? You think the contract was just too rich for Lurie and Howie's blood?
No Kobe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's the only reason why.
Mm.
I don't see another reason why you wouldn't bring him back, even though if I had I believe it. If we had it, N'Kobe Dean would be an Eagle. Like if we had it, N'Kobe Dean would be an Eagle.
See, that's what I'm looking at because it's like I see the Kobe contract 3 years 36, and I see the Reed Blankenship contract 3 years 24.75 million. And it's like that's 20 mil per season combined
Mm-hmm.
for two starter level players that developed in house. They've been built up. One like I feel like the fact that they got away for 20 mil combined is it doesn't make me happy. It doesn't kindle my joy. It's very disappointing to me that we let them get away for that. I understand that's the breaks, that's the way it goes, and like financially about as pushed up against the wall as you can be, really, with all the contract money pushed into the future and whatnot. And those are the breaks. We're going to lose players sometimes. It's the result of being successful. You lose players, you lose coaches to other teams because they want what you got. So it happens. I said it's still disappointing. Losing Reed Blankenship for $8.25 million a season, that's disappointing.
Yeah.
I mean, there is reasons to get rid of him. Yeah, I mean, he's got his flaws. But, like, what's really behind him? Like, now you're that's just adding another spot you got to fill. We were already having secondary issues to begin with.
Because now we have no choice but to hope Makuba can do it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Hope. And
All
hope.
hope is on Makuba. And really, I'm not even sure. Marcus Epps? Is that it as far as the safety depth?
I think right now it looks like it's Makuba Epps. Because I don't know if I think Sid Brown is gone.
Yeah, that's the one I wasn't really sure of. So I just assumed he was going too.
Yeah, I think.
It's crazy. I mean, we couldn't have found. I don't know. The fact that we could have we lost those two for 20 mil, and we replaced them essentially with Woolen for 15 mil. Like you kind of squeezed out a little bit more and just brought those two back. Did they really want to leave that badly? Because I mean, It didn't take much to get him over there. I mean, the Raiders just had a bunch of money to throw around, and for N'Kobe, and it's like N'Kobe, I'm sure if he gets his health in order, he's going to be a monster over there. And
Yeah.
Reed just needs to be a strong cog in the system. He doesn't need to be a star over there. They're not paying him to be a star. They're just paying him to be what he's been for us. And yeah, both of those are a loss. They're going to be a locker room loss. They're going to be a on the field loss, and we're going to feel it the first couple of weeks, especially depending if we got Makuba out there and other. Because I don't really want to say Epps is going to be the starting safety. That don't bode well for the season to me. Have Makuba and Epps as the safeties. So I'm
No,
hoping we
not.
do something more than that because that's going to be a disaster. So I'm looking at that one. But yeah, I mean, good news. Like I said, we signed Tariq Woolen, his big ass. So, hopefully he can pick up some of this, slack, even though he'll be having a totally different responsibility. But he can make some plays that'll negate what we lost.
Yeah.
So hopefully, yeah. But other news, the Eagles renegotiated a contract with Michael Carter II that lowers his cap hit down from 10.1 to I do not know because I looked around and I could not find an answer. But either way, that brought some money in, and looks like we're going to keep Michael Carter instead of cutting him.
Okay.
Mm.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't mad at that move.
Because you.
Go.
No, go ahead.
I ain't got nothing.
Yeah, no, I was saying I like this because before we got Michael Carter, we didn't really have any slot corner depth. So if Cooper DeJean went down, we were pretty much screwed. Makuba was playing a lot of that position. So I think now that Makuba is forced, now he's going to be the starting safety. You have to put brain. You have to give somebody something in case DeJean is not playing. DeJean is out. So yeah, you get Michael Carter. Michael Carter is no N'Kobe D. I mean, he is no Cooper DeJean, but he's gonna be fine enough that he can spell Cooper DeJean if he needs to be spelled.
Yeah, that's what we need the depth for because the depth was a huge problem last season. And
Yes.
not just that slot, but at slot was definitely an issue.
Yeah.
So I mean, he really only ran 2.5 deep at safety. Depending on the game, it could be Ringo, it could be Adoree.
Mm-hmm.
Either or, and that was it behind the two all pros.
Yeah.
That was awful.
Because they never put Jacorian Bennett didn't.
What happened? Oh shit, this dude froze. Or he's still talking. Anyway, I don't know if he's still talking or not. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming out to check out our show.